So what we got here? Let's see, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Welcome everybody. We'll get started in just a couple of minutes. I think we're good there. Boom, 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 boom. Hit old Perkins with a tag. What up, Chris Kimmel? What's up, guys? Chris said, holy cow, we're doing foosball. Like my new tattoo of Doctor Strange. Colton, mate, dude, he fought me before he was going to bed. He was like, we gotta have a tattoo, Daddy. I said, all right, man, cool. Let's get some new ones then. What's up, William? Dude, he said he was supposed to walk out the door, and they had him over there walking completely down the thing. He's like, man, it wore me out. I'm just glad he's headed home. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's out of that place. What up, Troy? Welcome everybody. Yeah, I'm glad he's on the up and up. So nothing makes me happier. He said I was wore out. Alright guys, just a quick heads up. For any reason we hit one of them $10,000, $15,000 bounties tonight, we had to figure out the shipping on that. Yeah, we had to figure that one out. I figured for $15,000, maybe Southwest, I don't know, it's probably cheaper to fly it in and fly it out. I don't know. Alright guys, give me just a couple of minutes. I normally have all this stuff done before I get started, but tonight I did not for some reason. Yeah, there's a $15,000 bounty on the Caleb Williams, $10,000 on the Bryce Young, and $5,000 on somebody else. Oh, stupid! I hate these dumb trash bags. 2.6 supers. You know what? I like how you're specific though, the 2.6. Alright guys, it's 10 o'clock on the money. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2022 Bowman Chrome University football. Full case player break number 35B. Yeah, for the Superfractor. We have sealed, a baby sealed case. Welcome some of the guys from last year's Bowman University. Welcome all you new guys. You got a $20 bounty on Jackson Dart. I like it. All cards do ship. Let's see. I'll figure out what I'm all I'm gonna top load once we get to opening. You say you got 6 of your 10? Yeah, you can't be mad at that. There will be a hit recap at the very end. So, good luck, everybody. Thank you all for getting in tonight. I'll try to get this out to you tomorrow. If I can't get it out tomorrow, it will go out Wednesday. So, again, thank you guys for getting in the break. We did quite a few of the Bowman Universities last year. I'm glad they came out this year with the chrome. I'm liking the design. Kind of reminds me of 2014 in a ways. Hit recap will be at the end. The video will be uploaded to YouTube once I'm completed tonight. Maybe some pictures of the nicer hits on Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, Twitter. You got both Mississippi State dudes tonight. Did you get the quarterback? Dude, that display, that's the reason why I tagged you, just so you could see it. You got Jordan, Gretzky, Tom Brady, that Muhammad Ali baseball signed, "I am the greatest," was just ridiculous. I want that myself, just that. I want that baseball. That and the Jordan. The Gretzky, I'm like, okay, whatever. But the Muhammad Ali, I wanted the Muhammad Ali and the Jordan bad. He had what was it, Mickey Mantle? The display itself was just clean. So, shoot, this is what Bowman baseball is going to look like. Did it not kind of give you like a 13 and a 14 had a baby? And this is what we got. On an official major league, yeah. Guys, I do show all cards. Other than that, kick back, enjoy yourself. Let's go. Let's see where I want my focus at. My hand's right here. Let's see here. There we go. That focus is clear right there, isn't it? Yes, it is. 52, Will Levis. Logan Diggs. Rambling Man. Keyshawn Butte. One of Shoes guys. Dude, I'm loving the new design. Ryan Helinski, Refractor. Spencer Sanders, Invicta. Will Anderson, Moto. I like it. Gold Lava Auto, right out of the gate. Wake Forest, Sam Hartman. That is number 22 of 50. Yeah, that focus is on point right there. Shoot. Graham Mertz. I like Graham Mertz. A lot of people don't. Another 52, Walker Howard. Set. Let's see. I'll do those right here. John Emery and Travis's little brother. You got Butte too. Sam Hartman Refractor. Jaron Hill Invicta. Otto Joey Porter Jr. Penn State. I like that. Ramblin' Man Bajan Robinson. This is going to make us a stack of cards over the top loads. What I'm going to do. You lost Walker and Emery. Will Anderson. Where does Anderson wind up at? Trason Potts, Refractor. Ramblin' Man, Mr. Emery. Purple, Junior Colson. Those are numbered out of 399. 114 of 399. I'll set that right there. Stetson Bennett. Big Kahuna, right out of the gate. Stetson Bennett. That is your case hit. I have hit multiples in the same case before, so. Hendon Hooker. Purple Shimmer, C.J. Stroud. That is non-numbered. You think he's going to go to the Bears? Well, that's what I was wondering with the trades. Do you think any trade affects him where he's going? Remon Davis out of Vanderbilt. Oh, Vanderbilt, that's 20 minutes down the street from my house. Malachi Moore, Alabama, 88 of 299. Junior Colson and Jordan Travis. Yeah, I'm wondering about the trades. I'm wondering what all the trades are going to do to the whole first six picks. Because there's going to be one of those like clucker trades. And the Bears are sitting in a spot right now for a clucker trade. Let's see, you got the Bears. Who else? You got the Colts. Bottom for Anderson. I know. I'm wondering what all is going to happen with the trades, though. That's the silly part. You got the Seahawks in the top. What are the Seahawks got 2 in the top 10? Seahawks have 2 picks in the top 10, or is it 1 in the 10, 1 right outside the 10? First box was not bad, though. Oh, I just got a message from eBay, guys. Give me 1 second. I try to I'm on Facebook. Search break number, and it should take you to the video. Alright, let's get back to breaking. I know they just signed him they signed him after one really good year for, what was it, $3 million less than Derek Carr? No, they're not going to trade up. Now I'm wondering if they trade back out. I'm wondering, I mean, there's no way they're going to go with a 3-year plan on a quarterback in this draft. Meet hat, not hate. Meet Laughlin with love. Happy birthday, me day. I knew there was trouble around here somewhere. Just didn't know where it was at, Al. And then the Titans have came out and said that Derrick Henry is on the trading block, but Ryan Tannehill, they're going to give him $32 million next year to do absolutely nothing. But they said the Jets wanted Tannehill or Rodgers. So I don't know. There was a lot of moves today that was kind of surprising to me. What up, Alex? You digging the Doctor Strange tattoo? Yeah, I got Doctor Strange. He got Thor. But yeah, dude, you ought to see him right now. He's got tattoos all over his hands, his forearms, and he just tells he tells Amber, he's like, "I'm just like my daddy." I'm like, "No, son, you don't need tattoos all over you, baby." And not a problem, Dan. Yeah, that's the reason why we do the break numbers. So when you come in the group, all you got to do is search. If you put just the break number in, it should give you just the 2 or 3 listings for that number. A lot of guys in the break tonight from last year, I'm just waiting on them to be like, "Hang on, man. This is a whole completely different group." And I'm going to say, yes, it is. I'm wondering where Bart's at right now. Bart didn't get in the break, but I know he's around. Alright, box 2. He said hand deliver mine. Jackson Dart, 52. Caleb Williams, that'll be top loaded. Will Anderson, refractor. Ramblin' Man. We got a blue Sam Hartman. We're going Sam Hartman Rainbow, 49 of 199. Sam Hartman. Bo Nix. Yeah, Bo Picks. Dylan Gabriel. I stole that from Shoe. Will Shipley. Logan Diggs. Zach. It's an Auburn guy. We don't like him. Stetson Bennett Invicta. I'm going to say his name right eventually, guys. I promise. I have a hard time because he's 60. Wow. Big bucks, no whammies, guys. Will Levis. That's number 4 of 75. Will Levis. I think he's got, out of all the quarterbacks in the draft, I think he's got the most upside. Me personally, I'm just not a fan of anything that comes out of Ohio State. Who was in the first box? Players. Jalen Carter. Yeah, a bunch of players. Joey Porter Jr. Purple Shimmer. Jaron Hall, refractor. Somebody sitting over going, "Man, I can't believe he said that to that guy." Jalen Carter, 67 of 150. Pink. Graham Mertz. J.J. McCarthy. I'm one of those, man, that I don't know. There's a bunch of good. There's a lot of quarterbacks came out this year. I'm a Florida Gators fan, and I don't see the hype around Richardson. Xavier Hutchinson, refractor. Dylan Gabriel. That's non-numbered. Nolan Smith, auto. They were stronger this year than they were last year. Ramblin' Man, Burton. Give me 1 second, Alex, and I'll show you what was in the first box. Well, I mean, I'm a Florida Gators fan, but I'll say this, man. Florida didn't have much. Their defense is always decent, but as far as offense this year, they didn't have much offense. So, I don't know. I'm indifferent about him. But then they came out and they said Bryce Young was, 5'9" and a piece? 5'9", 204? So he's a smaller guy. Here's your first box right here. Malachi Moore, C.J. Stroud, Joey Porter Jr., Junior Colson, a Sam Hartman, Gold Lava Auto, Big Kahuna, Stetson Bennett, and then there was your box 2. You seen the video on the one tight end? He did show out in the combine. But I'm just trying to figure out how he can do that at the combine, but couldn't do it at all this year. And again, I'm a Florida Gators fan, but we look like absolute trash this year. We've looked like trash for the last 3 years, to be honest. You think Stroud? See, I'm not. I don't know. I've never been hyped up on the Ohio State quarterbacks. Cam Newton won a lot of games, Alex, until he started dressing like a middle-aged lady. Dude, when he started looking like Mrs. Doubtfire, when he started looking like Mrs. Doubtfire, dude, Cam Newton quit balling. Malik Willis had 163 passing yards this year. With Derrick Henry, I mean, they had no receivers. I think the A.J. Brown deal was the worst deal in the NFL. You just let him go to Philadelphia and made them Super Bowl contenders. So I mean, a lot of these quarterbacks. I mean, okay, so where do you think Stroud ends up? Where do you think Stroud and Anthony and Richardson ends up? And then I'm gonna hit you with a small rebuttal. If any of them go to Houston, their career in college is going to be longer than their career in the NFL. If they go to Indianapolis, they have a chance. Panthers, who's in Carolina? If he goes to Indianapolis, TC, I think he's got a chance. If he goes to Houston, he has zero chance. Right, there's no pressure. Everybody looks great. Firing cannons away, you know what I'm saying? Throwing the deep ball. Stroud the coach. You got Jonathan Taylor if healthy. But he's got a slew of young receivers. Okay, I'm good. I would say they got a better chance of being anything in Indianapolis than Carolina or Houston. You go to Carolina or Houston, I mean, let's just be honest. What are they gonna win? 3 games? Either way. I seen that earlier today. But we've all said that if the Titans, I'm not a Titans fan. I live in Nashville. I live right outside of Nashville. But if the Titans are in full rebuild mode like they say they are, trade Derrick Henry right now and get whatever you can get for him. Because running backs, I mean, what's the sense in having Henry or Ryan Tannehill on the roster? Burn the whole roster down and start over. Taylor Lewan's money comes off the books. Bud Dupree's money comes off the books. They're going to have to eat some of Tannehill's, but at $32 million, I'm like, he's the next 10. I'm with you, Mike, 100%. Keely Ringo, Kool-Aid McKinstry. I love that dude's name. Wicks Rambling Man, Trevor Attinney, Tyler Buchner, Invicta. I'm going to mispronounce. I'm going to butcher some of these guys' names. I'm sorry. Pat Garwood, Otto. You live in Hermitage, John? Yeah, I'm in Hendersonville is where I'm at. So we're right across the lake from each other. Michael Mayer. Yeah, we're right across Hickory. Eli Ricks Refractor. Rambling Man. Purple Jordan Travis. 110 out of 399. You going to the big show this weekend? I'll make sure I didn't miss an auto in that last little stack. There was a card that felt a little funny to me. Bryce Young. J.J. McCarthy. Tyler Van Dyke. This guy right here was supposed to be a stud last year, and I don't know what happened. Jackson Dart Orange. Number 9 of 25. I just hit a bounty right there, Franco. Shoe put out one earlier. I was gonna ask you that, Sean. I mean, there was a couple of guys that I'm just like, all right, cool, I guess. Zach, Purple Shimmer non-numbered. John Emery Refractor. Keyshawn Smith, that is numbered 73 of 299. Man, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of crazy. I would have thought Bryce Young would have been higher, but Bryce Young's not a Bowman first. Bryce Young was the big ticket last year. A lot of people are just trying to get that Bowman first, man. I don't know if y'all how long you've been around football and stuff, but like in 2014, 2015, Bowman was the way. Bowman Contenders and NT was the way back in the day. So we opened so much 2014, 15 Top Chrome Mini. That's stupid. Bowman Chrome, Topps Chrome. Yeah, John, there's a big show in Nashville this weekend at the fairgrounds. It's like 3-day show, I think. Hype. There's hype on these dudes, and there's hype everywhere. I'm with you. I got no clue. I wouldn't have thought that Caleb Williams would have outsold Levis. I would have thought Levis would have been the most expensive one in the entire product. Do you ever go to the Lighthouse show at all? Yeah, that's the Lighthouse show. I set up at it every now and then. Every so often. But this weekend we got the big show at the fairgrounds, which is nice. I just wish that the promoters would have got together, because you got the Philly show, Dallas, and Nashville all on the same weekend, and all of them are like 3-day shows. I'm like, eh. I'll agree to disagree. Levis is in the draft. Williams is going back to college. You know Nathan Burns? Nathan's good people, man. Oh, Grand Slam. Yeah, it's not his first, but last year Levis didn't sell very high. Tyler Van Dyke was the number 3 last year. You had Tyler Van Dyke sold higher than Malik Willis because you had Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett, Tyler Van Dyke, and then Malik Willis. You can't get 200 for it. Damn, that's crazy. I wouldn't have thought that. Come draft night, you will. Come draft night, change your buy now prices. The moment, man, I used to love like any kind of football product, like all the Leaf Trinity stuff or anything like that. Leaf Draft Metal, Drew Allor, Ramblin' Man. I would change I'd put all my buy nows up the night before the draft. Denzel Burke, Will Levis Invicta, Jaleel Billingsley. I kind of like his auto. Yeah, I kind of like that auto. Anthony Richardson. Will this ever be like Bowman baseball? Cases have went up substantially since release. Jaden Wally. I think a lot of that had to do with the bounties that were put out, though. Xavier Worthy, 11 of 50. I do think it's a better product than last year, just by all the cards being chrome. Ty Simpson will be the next great quarterback at Alabama. Yep, that's what I like, is it's actually got the full logos on these dudes. Josh Downs, another one from last year. Anthony Richardson. We got Nate Singleton, green, 37 of 99. Will Shipley, Tyler Van Dyke. What happened to Van Dyke this year? Jaron Hall, Purple Shimmer, non-numbered. Didn't Van Dyke get hurt and never really come back from the injury? Nico Mercole. Hendon Hooker, Caleb Williams. Will Rogers, that is numbered 150 of 150. Paper dust. Ugh. Jackson Smith. I'm not even going to attempt his last name. Never have, never will. But yeah, the prices of this stuff did go up substantially since release day. We had, I don't know about you the other night, John, but we lost our power Friday at like noon. Didn't get it back until super late Saturday. Not with my twang, we don't, Alex. Yeah, not with my twang, Bubba. And then wind came through here, knocked over trees, yanked trees out of the... Yeah, did my son pop? Alex, look, Irish. Alex quit coming around after I gave him his last bill. Dude paid me, and I think his wife seen the credit card bill. And she was like, all right, you can't hang out with Brew anymore. Alex blocked me on Facebook and everything to go see Creed. Yeah, there's a ton of damage over where I live. I live over in the peninsula, so I'm surrounded by water on three sides. Man, trees uprooted. There's so many roofs that were blown off. Y'all ended up going Saturday night. Yeah, they sent it. I stayed here. My family went to her sister's house, and I stayed here just because I'm one of those. I'm weird. So the whole neighborhood's pitch black. I'm like, man, this is a perfect time for old Thuggish Ruggish Bone to come through the neighborhood and get what they want. So I stayed home because, none of your stuff works. None of your security. You don't have, there's nothing here. There was no internet, no power, no nothing. Yeah. He said, I'm going to block you when I get my bill too. So they said at like 1:30, they sent a text, said the power was back on. I was sitting on the couch like, who's got power? Because we don't. You should have sent some Pokemon stuff, Alex, while the little deal was in place. Yeah, the difference between Alex, Irish, and a lot of the other ones, Alex actually paid his bill. I'll go get you one right now, Irish. I'm not messed up with it. Yeah, $7.50. $7.50. Yeah, I swear it is. You swear on what? Just whatever, man. Yeah, I just swear. Mm-hmm. Hang on, I just got another message on Facebook. Alright. Never mind, that's for your update. We'll have to wait till tomorrow on that one. I'll catch you later. You think you sent it then? Graham Mertz, Gibbs, Nolan Smith, Bryce Young, Luke Altmaier, Bryce Young Invicta, bang bang, Nolan Smith was number 49 of 75. When somebody asking for Nolan Smith earlier in the break. I got to send Franco a package back. Jalen Carter, of all of his kicks. Tyler Buckner, Malcolm Mims, to his little brother, 13 of 399. Pokemon always sells fast. For some reason, graded Pokemon is one of the easiest things to move as long as you're willing to deal with the Pokemon people on eBay. Packs compared to last year, Will Anderson. You kind of get used to something. Ryan Helinski, Purple Shimmer, Michael Tinsley, Michael Mayer, 264 of 299. What do you mean you're cross-eyed apparently? What are you talking about? Will Levis. When you see the stuff that I'm talking about, Damani Jackson, he said, hey, you got a funny tick. Jamar Gibbs, Jaron Hall auto, Josh Downs, Rambling Man. They wasn't center, dude. When you see the penny sleeves and stuff, the stuff that I pulled, the wrote on your top loaders, you're gonna be like, for real? Yes, for real. I will say last year though, Franco, there was a lot more color by now. Last year, the half case, I was at like 80 to 100 top loaders already. So I like this stuff because it's all chrome, but I would prefer a little bit more of the color. But see, we didn't get the shimmer, the regular shimmer refractors. You're not getting, there's a lot of stuff that we're not getting in the chrome than we got in the regular Bowman University. It's a good looking product though. I think this looks better than last year's. And we get logos. So I'll take a logo with less color over no logo with color. I think my problem is I've been breaking so much Series 1, my brain's fried. Like I said here, and I know 98% of these guys in this football product, and I'm over here, when I pull one, I'm drawing a blank, and I'm like, watch them on Saturday all year long and go straight dum-dum. You think they're going to go Bowman? Well, they did that, the color from last year. I'm colorblind, so some of them colors I couldn't tell you what they were anyway, Sean. There was one color in particular that I loved. It was the, what was it? Fuchsia Mini Diamonds. I think that was the one. That was the color that got me last year. The Fuchsia Mini Diamonds. No, it was not gold. Out of 75 is yellow. No, stop that, Irish. We're not going over the gold and the yellow. Just on the border. Yeah. Yeah, we know yellow's out of 75. That card looked like it was supposed to have a sticker right there. Let me flip it over. I want to see if it says certified autograph. No? Okay. Like it was gold. It was not gold, they were yellow. Colin likes to give me a lot of hard time, a lot of grief. These packs, they are easier to open than last year's, though. Brago, you are right about that. Last year's, you had to grab them. Yeah, when you went to open up a pack in last year's box, you better grab it. Man, I do have more of this. Walker Howard, Singleton, Rambling Man, Tanner Morgan, Refractor, Bo Nix, Invicta, Denzel Burke, Auto DB, Hendon Hooker, yeah, last year's finger bust. It split your finger right there, too. Graham Mertz. One of you guys wished a paper cut on me, and I did it in the very first box. I like his helmet. Michael Tinsley. 23 of 99. eBay 1 of 1. Michael Jordan jersey number for the ones at home. Kool-Aid. McKinstry. Bijan Robinson. He will be the first running back taken. Jermaine Burton. McIntosh. Will Rogers. Will Levis. Reman Davis. Purple Shimmer. Dude, the voodoo curses from dude was real. Yeah, they were real. Jermaine Burton Refractor. Purple Reman Davis. 67 of 399. Tyler Van Dyke. First half in the books. I think the first half was pretty good. I'm going to send my buddy a bunch of pictures tonight. Show him what all we hit in our case. Since he sent me a lot of pictures last night about what he hit in his case. I figure it's only fair. I send him, I've already got enough for 3 pictures already. Dude, he did. No, that's what he told. No, remember he told me that he hoped I hit my toe, and I wound up breaking a fraction of bone in my foot, and popping a ligament in my toe when I stepped over the baby gate. Yeah. I told him, I was like, all right, man, I'm done. If I said something that offended you, just tell me. Because I need to apologize now. Skunk showing his face right now? Nah. Who you got, Sean? I think I've already asked this question. Battle Birkendale. So far we are on the skunk. We don't like that. But you know, Franco, they could have did less packs with the chrome instead of the paper, or we could have had like 2 more cards in the pack. He said, "Who stole DTR from me?" Cincinnati boy. The Burke auto just came out. Did it? Denzel Burke. It did. Frank, I'm glad you're here to pay attention, dude. I told him when I first went live, I feel like I'm off my game tonight. Got no clue why either. Today was not a rough day. Yeah, Burke auto came out last box. Golf products. You shouldn't say stuff like that. We used to break a bunch of them. I'd be curious to know how many SK Authentic boxes I opened. Yeah, UFC. Brennan Armstrong. Tyler Van Dyke, Refractor. By John Robinson, Invicta. Cade Klubnik, Auto. I kind of like the way he signs his last name. McIntosh. Jaron Hall. Singleton. No, that's what I said. I feel like I went live, dude, and I've had like 2 just... I freeze up with them. Joey Porter Jr. Bo Nix, which is not like me. Cade McNamara from Michigan. He says the Klubnik is a good hit. Dude, I'm excited for... I'll get excited at the hit recap. Once I hit some... Like, if that would have been a red, I would have got excited. Yeah, in a red, I would have got excited. I like the reds. Red shimmers. CJ Stroud. Jahmyr Gibbs. Hendon Hooker. Wicks. Tyler Van Dyke Lava Invicta 41 of 150. Third case into him. Your first non-base card. Whew. Whew. Yeah, me, Franco, and another guy were the only guys doing this stuff last year. Hendon Hooker. CJ Stroud. We opened so many cases. Jordan Travis. That is numbered 6 of 75. Come on, focus. There we go. We opened tons and tons and tons and tons. Now everybody's ripping it this year. Makes me happy. We started a thing. You just can't pull a super before you. You didn't pull no super last night. You quit lying. You can't even spell super. Look at you. You took it. I guarantee you had to autocorrect that super right there. Oh man. Franco used to work with me, and Franco and Colin all used to work together. So we give each other a hard, very hard way to go. So I knew it. I knew you was gonna spell it right. Dude, I'm tripping that are they getting me a mat? They got me one. I got another one. I spilled something on mine. But I got one that's this size, Alex. It's actually this mat. It's just got the Roto Brakes logo. To get a super pull. Those supers are always nice. Last super I pulled was in Bowman Draft Baseball. It was the Henry Davis super. But yeah, I spilled something the other day on my mat. So I was like, but I ordered one of these, the bigger ones, with the Roto Brakes emblems all over it, logos all over it. And I'm waiting. That's all I'm doing. Does Shu have his laptop? No, Shu's like 5 or 6 pictures behind for me right now, Franco. You have to get in line, homie. No, he doesn't have laptop, iPad, or anything. He's listening off of a phone right now. Guess I got my backdrop no more wall. I forgot to take that down. That's where I take my pictures of the hits at. No, he had doctor's appointments and stuff today, so he might be knocked out right now. I know them tend to take a lot out of him. Well, like I told him, man, I tell him again tomorrow and the day after. I'm just glad he's not in the hospital or the other facility. He's closer and closer going to the house. He gets home. I guess I'll go down there for a few days, hang out with him. Yeah, he needs a camera next. Man, you better not. You better not, ours. And some good internet. Whoever gets that good internet, you better watch out. Phil Jerkovic. I'm pretty sure I butchered that man's name right then. Oh, don't you drop it. Michael Mayer. Gibbs. Jordan Addison. 7 of 99. Oh, he hit him with the semi-years, Irish. We know you're not going to use it. Oh, Mims. Oh, Mims. Look, we're going to start a podcast up one day. Agent O'Connell, Bryce Young, Sam Hartman, Lava, 19 of 199. Auto number 2 of him. Telling you, Sam Hartman Rainbow. Auto, non-auto. He said, I'm not mad. Stetson Bennett, you should be, though. You should be upset. Caleb Williams, Purple Shimmer, non-numbered. Cameron Ward. No, you can never get mad with as much trash as we talk to each other on the phone. Marvin Mims, 255 of 399. Josh Downs. Doubled up autos. Franco was telling me, what were you saying, Franco? Every time you hit a shimmer, You hit the purple as well. Wasn't that what you were saying? Caleb Williams, refractor. There's more Gibbs. Caleb Williams auto. C-Wheel, number 13. Rambling Man. Malachi Moore. Yeah, what were you telling me? Every time you hit a purple shimmer, you were hitting a purple of the same one? The non-numbered and the numbered? You can't have a conversation with him about it tomorrow. He knows if anybody gets dibs on the camera first, it's me. Congrats, Troy. C-Wheel 13. The numbered follow the non-numbered. Gotcha. Anybody been able to map the cases yet? So anybody that one of these guys following another guy, or is it just open season? Four more boxes remain. Like I said, guys, I don't feel like this has been a bad case at all. Two big name autos. Well, two bigger of the top 5 names. You haven't noticed anything. This is my first case. We were a little messed up last week with what we were trying to do. Here at Roto Breaks, guys, we got like 5 or 6 breakers. So I've been running Series 1 and didn't realize that I had this here. Franco actually was like, dude, what night are you running yours? And I was like, He said, the Bowman University. I was like, what night are you running yours? And he told me. I was like, okay, I'll run mine after you then. That way you're not running on top of each other. It's a respect thing for me and him. The Holiday Super was pulled today, Sean. Yeah, it was pulled this morning, last night or this morning. They're saying it's like a $75,000 card or something. I don't know. I wouldn't pay $75,000 for a Jackson Holiday. Filth Bomb. Yeah, the Michael's dude. Stephen Michael, whatever the hell his name is. $250,000 bounty on the Jackson Holiday. Who was paying it? Because you know the other bounty on the last 2 bounties hadn't get paid. Dude, you can get an Abraham Lincoln auto for less than $75,000. I can get you a super nice one for $23,000 right now. By the dude that choked you out. Yeah, like I said, I know the last couple of bounties have not been paid out. So I don't know what they're doing with it. I think they're doing that just to hype the product to get more people involved in it. Because then you get gamblers, you don't get collectors. He's got 2, Franco. He's got one that's meh, and he's got one that's super nice. Who followed Mickey Moniak autos in 16 Bowman draft? Ian Anderson and Devin Perez. Will Rogers. Tony Grimes. Jermaine. What's Caleb Williams? Keyshawn Smith. Green Shimmer 93 of 99. How do you know they wasn't paid out? Because I know one of the people who have bought one of the cards for less than the bounty was. Yeah, I know one of the people who have actually purchased one of them. Tyler Van Dyke. He said, well, that was fun. Yeah. There it was Ian Anderson and Delvin Perez. Austin Stronger. I got one for you, though. Perez also followed somebody else, too. Jackson Dart. Let's see if you can remember. Stetson Bennett. Super Bowl. That's what he says. Yep. Yep. SB. I think that's what it is. I'm not certain. Stetson Bennett. Auto. Nice hit. Come on, Irish. You got this. I got faith in you right here. Urias was chrome. He wasn't drafted that year. Alex Kirilloff. Ronnie Bell. Refractor. Jordan Addison. Invicta. Eric Gilbert. I like his auto. That's nice. 78 out of 199. Evans. Jordan Addison. Tyler Van Dyke. Purple Shimmer. Yeah, Julio Urias was 16 chrome. And in 16 chrome, if you hit a Urias auto, you hit a Bellinger auto. Jaden Wally, 233 of 399. Yeah, those were the good days, though. Remember what we was talking about? Wasn't it me and you? No, me, you, and Franco were talking about that in a group message last night. You could get into 13 Crown Royal football that had tons and tons and tons and tons of vet autos in it, 13 and 14, for 25 a spot on the case break. Benintendi was 15 draft with Dansby Swanson and Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, back in the day, though, if you had the Dodgers and you hit one, you knew the other one was going to come through, and you was going to murder the break. You were just hoping it was going to be color. You remember the year that they messed up and didn't put the Chris Bryant autos in it, the Chris Bryant rookie autos, and they had to they put the last year's and the next year's. 16 draft had the cleanest insert set ever. With the Bowman draft class of, you had Griffey, Frank Thomas, Greg Maddux, Bo Jackson, let's see, Roger Clemens. I had the entire 9.510 set and was working on the BGS 1010 set. Man, that was the cleanest insert set that they ever produced. Yeah, Benintendi was the big seller, was the big boy in Bowman 15 Bowman draft. But I got one for you. Did you remember in 15 Bowman draft they had Hobby and Super Jumbos? They had Hobby and Super Jumbos that year. They had Hobby Jumbo and Super Jumbo, I'm sorry. Yeah, the 13, that was from Crown. Yeah. Yeah, and that's when I said, we opened 100 cases of that stuff. That was crazy. But it was an easy fill. You know what I'm saying? We could fill one or two of them a night. $20, $25 a spot for the entire case. You got a team. Those days are long gone. I remember National Treasures being $50 a spot. Okay? Full case, and we were making money then. Okay? I think we were making like $2.25 a case ours before shipping. We could rebuy National Treasures 2 weeks after release, and it was $50 higher. Those days were nuts. Mahomes' year was 2017. Yeah, we pulled the 1-on-1 absolute laundry tag football jersey auto of Mahomes, and he's in the hit recap, Franco. He's like the 5th best card in the hit recap. Yeah, he's not even the best card in the hit recap, and I hit the 1-on-1 absolute. Those days were crazy. I didn't realize, Irish pointed out when we were doing the 1-box NT PYTs, I hit the Ezekiel Elliott tag auto. Sold it for $350. I got one, dude. I hit Bar, the Red Shimmer Ronald Acuna, on release day from 17 Bowman, and paid $60 for it. Yep. Bar had the Atlanta Braves and was mad. Malachi Moore, because he was like, we were chasing Kevin Maytan then. Will Rogers. He was like, Ronald Acuna. I was like, you want to sell it? John Emriato. I was like, you want to sell it? He's like, give me $60 for it. I was like, done. Graded it. It came back a BGS 10. I sold it for like $2,000. The guy that bought it from me sold it for like $15,000. It was dumb stuff back then. I graded the card and put it in a box. Didn't even care nothing about it. Just set it in a box. Cade Klubnik. Dude, I know a lot of people's got stories about Kevin Maytan. Xavier Worthy, Lava, 92 out of 199. I got a ton of stories about Johnny Manziel, too. Dude, I remember people trading Tom Brady autos for Johnny Manziel in 2014. Yes, sir. I remember the Bowman Chrome gold, and it was gold and red. The reds were numbered out of 10, I believe. Spencer Sanders. I watched somebody trade a Tom Brady auto for a numbered out of 10 Johnny Manziel. Will Anderson. Josh Watt. Dallas Turner, green, 34 of 99. Bijan Robinson. Being excited, pulling Eddie Lacy, EJ Manuel, or Geno Smith. You were going to hit one of the three. Keyshawn Butte. Xavier Worthy. Aiden O'Connell, 22 of 199. The Satchel Paige, sold him from 2. Oh no. Well, you might have not did too bad on that, Alex. I bought a 9.510 Satchel Paige cut out of 5-star. Which one did I have, Franco? The 5-star or the tier 1? And I sold it for like 15 or 1600. The Koufax was what was going to push that card. For some reason, people paid stupid money for Koufax. I remember the Topps Finest, the Finest Great set that he had, the Sandy Koufax, and of course his autos are clean as all get out. I want to say we hit the super of that, and dude sold it for like 5,000 or 6,000. We hit the Walter Payton 1 of 1. Group break checklist dude got it. I pulled it for him. It was the Walter Payton 1 of 1. What was it? The cleats. I mean, that card was like that thick. Oh, during the 2021 boom, Alex, that's the problem, man, is that 2021 spoiled us all. If you were in cards before 2021, you had to sell cards because Yeah, it was it was the first year they did the cleat card, Franco. But if you were in cards before 2021, you had to sell them in 2021. You had to. I mean, dude, I was selling Griffies that I was into for $300 or $400 for a couple thousand. Do I remember when I pulled you fire? Yes, the Lamar Jackson out of what, 5 or 10 rookie auto. Which one was it? Was it out of 5 or was it out of 10? But what Colin's not going to tell you guys is it's hard to pull people fire when they pick the Seahawks when the Seahawks don't have anything. I mean, he was chasing Rashad Penny. So to answer his question, at the time I hit him quite a few of the cards he was chasing. But the Seahawks never had anybody worth a damn that counted. So if he would have held on to some of those Geno Smiths that we pulled in 2013, he'd be a baller today. Yeah, the Mariners hadn't had anybody good until last year since Griffey. Griffey left, they got Julio Rodriguez. That was it. The Mariners are like the Thanos picture. What did it cost you? Everything. We had Griffey for his greatest part of his career, but what did it cost? Everything. They do. They have Kelnick now, but Kelnick was a Met. Yeah, Kelnick was a Met. Robles wasn't in 16 Chrome. Robles was in 16 Bowman. Juan Soto was in 16 Chrome with Fernando Tatis, Vlad Jr., O'Neal Cruz. The Mariners are a farm team for the Yankees. Josh Downs, Keyshawn Butte, Dylan Gabriel, Phil Jerkovic. Look, Phil looked like he's a lefty in that one. He's a righty in this one. Cam Rising. Another nice hit. Stetson Bennett. Soto, he said, no, the Pirates are. Soto was actually not that bad. David Owens, I pulled David Owens an orange, and I could have bought it for $1,000 and didn't. But I also, David Owens, also, Andrell Anthony, 307 of 399, also talked me out of buying a red shimmer auto of Fernando Tatis for $350. When I had every single Fernando Tatis Jr. under the sun. If there was a card in the Pop Report in 2016, they were mine. The oranges, the blues, the golds, the base, the refractors, I graded every single one of them. Yeah, RIP. Yeah. Yeah, you remember the good days when Aaron Judge 9.510 base autos were doing $80? Yeah, I sold like 50 of them. Jaron Hall. Yeah. Those things were running in the rooms like crazy. Nolan Smith, Caleb Williams, Xavier Hutchinson. It's XH. X gonna give it to. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Bajan Robinson, C.J. Stroud. But I also remember a time where I traded Tom Brady autos, Xavier Hutchinson, Purple Shimmer. 4 Tom Brady autos, Keyshawn Smith. Yeah, I traded one for another. Dontavion Wicks, 249 of 299. I traded one that was a jersey auto. I think it was a jersey auto. Shoes the one got it. And I traded I bought one from Big Al and traded it to William Perkins. Perkins, we thought, was a 9.510. The one that I traded to Perkins, he was like, you know what? Send in that Brady auto to Beckett for me, and just so I can get it slabbed. I said, okay. It comes back a 9.510. The whole time I had a Brady 9.510. But I traded him that Brady, a Bill Russell, Kareem, and some other stuff for the Brady 101 that I sold Adam Rowe. Dude, I sold Adam Rowe the 101 Brady Absolute something for like $1,700, Franco. Yes. That's what I'm saying. When you're talking big cards back in the day, $500, man, they would get you anything you wanted. We were running Jordan. Hold on, Irish. We were running Jordan, North Carolina autos for $180 a watt. You remember that? If it was a Jordan, North Carolina, it was $200 or less. Barry Sanders autos were $50 to $60. Marcus Mariota contenders. That was the first time the rookie stuff really clicked. For me, it did, because the Marcus Mariota cracked ice 9.510 was like a $2,000 card, and I was like, oh no. And of course, I hit Jose one. And then the contenders that year, they came out with the like sepia looking ones. And Schlatter hit two of those with me. I think he hit two Mariotas, or a Mariota and a Winston. Yeah, $500 card back then. Hell, what was a $500 card back then? Irish? A Bulls Jordan? I'm literally like, I'm over here trying to think. Football wise, I don't think there was a $500 card unless it was like an older one. I wish Chris Kimmel was here. Chris Kimmel could tell you, just spot on it, just boom, boom, boom. Yes, luck contender 9.510s. And Russell Wilson was up and down. It depended on the day whether Russell Wilson's Topps Chromes outsold his contenders, remember? Because he had the variation in the Topps Chrome. Man, those were the good days. You go in the room, all the Hall of Famers, all the stars, you're running them anywhere from $3 to $8 a spot all night long. And when somebody said, man, they PC'd it, whoever won the card, 40% of the time just gave it to them. Here, man, just send that card to him. Thank you. You know it. Irish, how many times was that done? Oh, man, that's how you collect. I'll just keep that one. Last box, guys. Good luck, everybody. Phil Jerkovic, Addison, Dylan Gabriel, 88 of 199. Brendan Armstrong, Mark Gibbs, flawless auto out of 15 on a $9 spot. So $81 is what that card was worth at that time. Dallas Turner. Remember the Pele auto I won? The Pele 5-star? Will Anderson. It ran at like $140. Prime signatures. Will Levis. That is numbered 46 of 50. He said next year they'll have Manning in this. I don't know if the Manning will be in it or not. Jackson Dart. Trayson Potts, Purple Shimmer. That's the second Levis has been hit so far. Will Shipley. Orange, Mason Smith, numbered 7 of 25. Dylan Gabriel. He's at Bowman Drive University. Should be Jordan Addison. CJ Stroud. I don't know if they'll put him in here that early or not. Keyshawn Butte, who has the worst autograph of all autographs. Xavier Worthy. No, I think he got every LSU player in Mississippi, Ole Miss, or Mississippi State player tonight. All right, guys, we finna do a hit recap. I do have some pictures to take though. More than 3. More than 3, less than 5. Yeah, Franco, if you would have been around back in the old days, I don't know if we would have been friends or not. Yeah, he said draft for the freshmen, soft Bowman for the sophomores, chrome for everybody else. All right, let's run color and autos, guys. I had a good time with this tonight. Lots of good base autos, but not really any color autos. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Alex? You must have fell asleep. Yeah, you must have been sleeping over there, sir. He said, I wish Franco was... No, could you imagine me with the comp police? Oh, yes. Last year's color was... Yeah, here you go, Franco. Dude, we had stacks that were like this last year. I mean, that stack, dude, it's not even... There you go. That ought to tell you. We used to have stacks of top loaders that was bigger than my hand. All right, guys, hit recap. Jalen Carter, Joey Porter Jr., Sam Hartman, Malachi Moore, C.J. Stroud, Junior Colson, Stetson Bennett, Big Kahuna, Keyshawn Smith, Jordan Travis, Zach Calzada, Jaron Hall, Xavier Worthy, Will Rogers, Michael Meyer, Ryan Helinski, Tua's little brother, Reman Davis, Mitchell Tinsley, Raymond Davis, Hendon Hooker, Tyler Van Dyke, Jordan Travis Yellow, Marvin Mims, Caleb Williams, Jordan Addison, Caleb Williams Refractor, Tyler Van Dyke, Keyshawn Smith, Jaden Wally, Aiden O'Connell, Dallas Turner, Will Anderson, Andrew Anthony, Dontavion Wicks, Xavier Hutchinson, Mason Smith, Dylan Gabriel, and a Treson Potts. Yep, to his little brother. Nolan Smith, Will Levis, Yellow Auto, Joey Porter Jr., Sam Hartman, Gold Lava, Pat Garwo, Jackson Dart, Orange 52, Jaleel Billingsley, Nick Singleton Green, Jaron Hall, Nolan Smith Yellow, Jermaine Burton, Denzel Burke, Cade McNamara, Cade Klubnik, Caleb Williams, Sam Hartman Lava, Stetson Bennett, Eric Gilbert Lava, John Emery, Xavier Worthy Lava, Cam Rising, Xavier Hutchinson, Keyshawn Butte, and a Prime Signatures Will Levis out of 50. He said, "Life's gold." That's not gold. That's gold. That's yellow. He's doing it to me because I'm colorblind. I know what he's doing. I don't like him anyway. Guys, that is the break. I'll get everything packaged up, sorted, and shipped out to you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, it'll go out on Wednesday. Guys, thank you all for coming in and getting in the break tonight. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Nice hits. Congrats to the ones that did hit. Sorry to the ones that did not. Guys, I'm signing off. I will see you all later. Thanks again, and be safe.